What's up? What's up? Hello, hello. So this is going to be my first episode of story time. And a lot of people have asked me, Frank, why do you always talk about witches? Why are you always talking about witchcraft or demons? Shouldn't you just talk about Jesus? And yes, all I want to talk about is Jesus. But God has told me to share this information, right? Have nothing to do with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them, expose them. So the first thing I want to talk about is the time that a witch did eye gazing witchcraft on me, okay? If you have not watched my video on eye gazing witchcraft, I suggest you watch it if you're interested. But this is what happened. So it was 2016. I was delivering food for this company that's kind of like a Uber Eats or like a DoorDash. And I go to pick up this food at this restaurant, and I grab the food, get it, walking back to my car. As I'm walking back to my car, I realized that I forgot the sauce that the customer had ordered. So I said, okay, cool. So I'm going to go back and grab the sauce. So I go back to grab it, right? I'm coming back out of the restaurant, and I'm walking towards my car. I'm just walking. This woman out of nowhere, I don't know where she came from to this day. She beelines it straight to me. And she says, excuse me. And I turn to her and I look down at her and I'm like, yes, can I help you? This is like a young 25-year-old, blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman, right? Very pretty, right? She looks directly into my eyes. And I turned to her, like, can I help you? Looks directly into my eyes, right? And I'm staring back into her eyes as well because, I don't know, we were just making eye contact. And it probably felt like 5-6 seconds had passed. And as that time passes, she goes, and then just walks off. Didn't tell me her name, didn't tell me what she wanted. It's like she got what she wanted and she left. And I remember thinking to myself, what was that? Who was that? Why was that? Where did that come from? Right? And it was probably like a day later because I prayed about that and I was like, what the heck was that? Who was that person? And it was strange, right? The next day, or I think it was either that night or the next day, I think it was the next day, I'm watching YouTube videos and there was a video that came on that said witchcraft in churches. So of course I was curious, right? And I click on it. It's talking about how there are witches who are portraying themselves as pastors. And it's true. There are witches in your church, if you go to church, that you might not know. There are witches in your life that you probably don't know are there, right? So anyways, so I'm watching this video, and it's talking about how the pastor would hold these dances, right, with the congregation. They would come in, they would dance. And as they're dancing with each other, the congregants, the pastor would say, okay, I want everybody to stare directly into each other's eyes. That is how you are going to make a spiritual connection. And immediately I knew, because I had just experienced this, that that's exactly what happened. Whoever that woman was, she was a witch, and she was transferring something from my eyes to her eyes. Because remember, your eyes are a gateway. They are a gateway to the soul. If you ever heard that saying, right? She tried to, or did, I don't remember, but I do remember feeling weird after the whole encounter. Just in general, I felt weird, but it did feel strange. And physically, I didn't get really like sick, but I did feel weird, like something felt very strange. And the fact that she smiled tells me that she did something, right? So of course I'm praying against it, I'm rebuking it, all that good stuff. But whatever the case is, witches can transfer witchcraft to you through eye contact. They can transfer demons to you through eye contact. Spirits can transfer from one person to the other. And I'm saying this because if you've met somebody or know somebody and they give you these weird feelings and they're doing things like this, really be cautious, because they could in fact be trying to transfer witchcraft to you or over you, or spirits could be operating through that person to transfer directly to you, right? So I never found out who that woman was. To this day, I still don't know who she is. But I don't think that that was a coincidence. I think she knew what she was doing, and I think that that was all a setup. But whatever, God is good. So anyways, that happened to me, and I just wanted to share it with others to let you guys know that witchcraft is real, witches are real, so just be on alert, be sober, be vigilant, especially in this hour. And if you've experienced things like this, please share, because I would love to hear about it. And always just be on guard. Anyways, I'm going to have more story time coming soon. This was my first attempt at it, so hope you enjoyed. God bless. Take care.